The story of Aunt Linda is a masterclass in passive-aggressive gatekeeping. In many families, there is one person who acts as the social hub. They control the information, the guest lists, and the narrative. Linda was that person, but she used her position to orchestrate a subtle divide-and-conquer strategy. The tactic, the concerned whisper. Linda never started a screaming match. Instead, she used concern as a weapon. She would call one niece and say, "I'm so worried about your sister. She's been saying some really stressed-out things about your life choices, but I told her to be more supportive." Then she'd call the sister and say, "Your sister seems so judgmental lately. I tried to defend you when she brought up your job, but she just wouldn't listen." By the time the family gathered for Thanksgiving, the two sisters, who actually had no issues with each other, were cold, defensive, and suspicious. Linda would sit at the head of the table, smiling, acting as the peacemaker for a conflict she had entirely invented. The breaking point. The mask slipped during a cousin's wedding. Linda had told the bride that the groom's mother hated the floral arrangements. Simultaneously, she told the groom's mother that the bride thought she was overstepping. The two women finally sat down to clear the air, only to realize that every insult they'd heard had come exclusively from Linda's mouth. When they confronted her together, Linda didn't apologize. She performed a Darvo maneuver: deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. Deny: "I never said that. You both must have misunderstood me." Attack: "I can't believe you're attacking me after all I've done to plan this wedding." Reverse: victim. She burst into tears and ran to the bathroom, making the entire wedding party feel guilty for upsetting her on a big day. The reality. The toxicity of the information broker is that they thrive on chaos. If the family is united, the broker loses their power. They need everyone to be slightly at odds so that they remain the only person everyone trusts. The lesson: verify, don't assume. If a family member tells you something negative about someone else, go straight to the source. Triangulation only works if you don't talk to each other.